Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailtean and Gronder.
Alright, so we're back. Gosh, legitimately, it's been maybe a month since I recorded the first chapter. I don't remember. It's been a while. Man. Anyway. So, well, at some point this will load and we can actually continue on with the chapter here. Alright, yay, this whole shtick again. But yeah.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Let's do our best.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Not quite.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Kind of fairly routine at this point. And that's like yeah, just throw her some flowers. Not throw them, but you get my point. Alright. All that. I mean, it's making us explore at this point. But okay. There's a lot of these things that are going on right now. But where's the... I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I don't know if... I forget if what she says is really any different.
Perhaps. For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else you wish to ask me about regarding spending your time at the monastery or battles? Just as student, you should.
Yeah, so the faculty training and then
if you become.
It is a rather different sort of mission.
So for the path we're going down this time, which is the Black Eagles, there are a couple, well, yeah, there's one person that if we took any other path we could recruit, but we can't recruit this time around, and that's Hilda. So she's actually not going to be a part of our party. If you pick the Black Eagle, she's kind of like Dedu for Dimitri and Hubert for Edelgard. You can't recruit them for any other path. So there is that. Other than that, it's going to be kind of box standard at this point. So I'll be taking care of monastery business like always. I don't think that we have really anything I can spend. Well, we have all this renown. I think I went ahead and just looked through all of it, and yeah, I didn't do anything about this, so we will recruit everybody that we can, but like with Hilda, we can't do anything as far as like having her come with us this time around. So it's gonna be, it's kind of one of these things. I don't see the point of recruiting some people, or like not recruiting, but just getting the support level up, just because there's not really a reason to. Anyway, there's that. Okay, yeah, because I was actually thinking off-screen about what I wanted to do with this. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do something pretty different this time around. I want to increase his rank with axe to C. And his lance to C as well. I'm not going to do C+. Well, I could. I mean, it's, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go to the plus. It's going to be a little bit different. Reason I'm doing that is I'm actually wanting to get Byleth to be a more of a tank in this one. I just kind of want to see how that works. Or how well it works, I should say. Because I had him be a brawler quite a bit last time. I mean, for crying out loud, he got to an A+ with brawling. And I increased these pretty high. So, I'm thinking about doing it. No, let's see if I can bring it up. I forget how to actually look at it. Okay. Well, no, I can't do it that way. Well, this works. Since he's already mastered this, he's got this. Well, he needs one more level before he can unlock this. But by the time I get to this point, by the time we get to the new chapter, he'll already probably have one of these mastered. I might just go for this. I think that gives strength +2? I forget, gosh. Trying to remember what every class gives you is ridiculous. But I'm probably going to do this guy first. And, well, actually, he gets a lot more defense doing that, but the rest of it's going to be kind of garbage. I could do this, which would increase the capabilities quite a bit. Or I could just actually do Dark Mage. I could do that. But the big thing is I'm wanting these two, because they give... not that he really needs it, Pavis and Aegis, but I just want to do that. Honestly, probably getting the Dark Mage, Poison Strike, isn't all that important, but getting the life steal would be kind of nice. But that's kind of just my thought. But anyway, we will be back for the end of the chapter because everything else is already taken care of as far as chapter stuff. So, see you guys in a bit.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back. I won't be of any help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt.
Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism isn't a great strategy. Let's just get this over with.
There is nothing to get over. We will work with each other to achieve our mission.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Alright. Oddly enough, in all of that, I was trying to get everyone to master the class they were at, and the only one that got to level 5 was Edelgard. So, yeah. I forgot. That's what happens when you play like 90-some hours of something, and then you go back to the beginning. You kind of forget some stuff. I forgot there was only one weekend you could actually go fight. Everyone but Petra's level 2 or above. Petra's almost level 2. It's kind of a thing right now, but everyone has mastered the class, the beginner class, or the noble commoner thing. So there's not too much to worry about there. As far as like item, like weaponry and whatnot, I did just like switch Byleth to using axes, because I'm not going to use swords for a little bit. I might up the sword at some point, so I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, as far as support, I went ahead and did the ones that we've seen previously, but there are some that we haven't seen. And let's start with Edelgard and Bernadetta.
Bernadetta, why are you following me? You were following me quite conspicuously, so why attempt to hide now?
Please don't hurt me!
Calm yourself. I have no reason to harm you.
Forgive me, I beg you. I'll go straight back to my room and you'll never see me again, I swear.
Bernadetta.
Yes, Lady Edelgard.
Please explain why you were following me and why you tried to hide.
Is Her Highness saying she will not condemn me?
Please, speak like the human that you are. I already said no harm will come to you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Permit me to explain. Lady Edelgard, you are fearless. I look up to you as an example to follow.
And that explains it. How?
I decided to watch you from a distance, to learn from you, but your presence is, intimidating. I got more and more scared until I finally couldn't help but try to hide. Forgive me, I throw myself upon your mercy.
Honestly. Look, nobody is truly fearless. Even I have things that I'm afraid of.
What? You do?
You seem oddly overjoyed at the thought.
No, of course not. But, what in the world could possibly frighten you?
The sea. I find the pitch black of the open sea at night quite frightening. I can't swim, so if the sea were to wash me away, I fear I would never return.
The sea? I think I may have seen it once. Maybe. I didn't know you couldn't swim. That's a surprise.
Again, my shortcomings delight you. Everyone has fears as well as things they can't do. How many times must I tell you?
I really did make you angry.
Oh my gosh, Bernadetta. She's a character. She's definitely a character.
Tremble with wonder at the magnificence of my sorcery.
Unbelievable! It's simple tea, but somehow it's shining with the colors of the rainbow.
And the color's changing as it's being poured. How magical.
Of course it's magical. I achieved it through magic. It's a spell of my own design, in fact. Impressed?
Is this what you wish to show me? I must admit, I've never seen such a thing. Is it still potable?
Is it still potable, she asks.
Then I suppose you wouldn't mind taking the first sip. That was amusing, Constance, but out with it. What was that favor you wished to ask of me?
It's a small thing regarding my house. I thought your highness might bend some slight effort towards seeing it restored from nothing.
I had a feeling that was it. I wish I could help, but you must understand my present circumstances.
Yes, I'm aware. All the more reason for you to get in on the ground floor, as it were. My magical might is unrivaled, as I proved to you only moments ago. Surely you can see the obvious benefit in having the sorceress prodigy Constance at your beck and call.
I agree that you are remarkable. That is beyond question. But how do you imagine rainbow tea will help me to achieve my aim?
Just imagine the acclaim it will bring you at tea parties.
It's a most worthy party trick, yes. But I have no use for such a thing.
Well, it's not as if that's the only trick up my sleeve. That was merely a sample of my repertoire. I never cease my work in developing new magic. Your Highness is sure to find some of it useful.
Constance, there's something important that I would like to talk with you about.
Oh, have we not been discussing weighty matters all this time?
It's regarding a truth that you and countless generations of House Nouvelle have occulted.
Ah, that.
If you ever feel like revealing all to me, I'd be happy to talk further. Until then, my apologies, but as the Imperial Princess, there's nothing I can do to help your cause. Please don't misunderstand. As your ally and friend, I'm happy to keep you company. However, you mustn't expect more from me than friendship or battle support.
Of course. And now I shall make myself scarce. Good day.
Good grief, Constance. Alright.
Completely unreasonable. How will I see to this?
Hubie, what are you doing here?
A routine matter. No cause for concern.
Ah, so it's something to do with 80 then.
And
She really is all you ever think about, isn't she? Look, I know you're doing all this so that she'll like you, but if you go too far, she'll end up pushing you away. Maybe even hate you.
this has nothing to do with swaying Lady Edelgard's sentiments. I am simply her humble servant. I do what is in her best interest. Whether she cares for me or not is irrelevant.
It really doesn't look that way to me. I bet you'd follow any order Adie gave if you thought it would make her like you. Am I right?
Any order? What a thing to suggest. But the answer is no. I will decline any directive that I deem would not be beneficial to her.
Is that right? So, just for example, if Adie commanded you to find yourself a suitable wife, would you do it?
If it would benefit her in some way for me to marry, then yes, I would marry.
It's easy to say that now, with no bridal party in sight. But if it was the day of the wedding? Nah, I don't believe that.
I don't care what you believe. My only wish is to see Lady Edelgard fulfill her ambitions. All other matters pale in comparison.
Hubie, pale in comparison? You've seen too many operas. I don't think you understand how the world works. At all.
And I don't care what you think either. I would make any sacrifice to support Lady Edelgard. It's a shame you've never experienced such devotion.
You're right. I don't have anyone like that right now. But maybe someday I will.
Then maybe someday you'll understand. Until then, we will never see eye to eye. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Hubie, I don't get you. Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
Alright. Those were the support conversations that ended up happening. Let's go to the Red Canyon. And get this whole mess sorted out. Because that's what this is. This is just a mess. Giant mess. But
Thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Red Canyon dominance, and we're going to
we are
go.
taking children into battle. Sure.
Alright. As far as this is concerned, not a whole lot. This is going to be different. We don't have a whole lot of people. I only brought along these four from the... What's the house name? I forget. The Ashen Wolves. It's not going to be that terribly difficult to go through. Well, let me see. There is a key that's needed for that. Wait. I forget. Do you want to... Yeah, you give the key. Alright, I ain't gonna worry about buying one.
So this is the Red Canyon. A ruin of sorts by the look of it. Let's end this quickly. The thieves must have been driven back. Be careful or the cornered mice might bite us.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Professor, I hear there's a back road to the west. Why don't we split up, and if we advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides. Regardless, we must cross the bridge.
Stay focused.
Alright.
I will get the victory.
Let me try doing this instead. There we go.
Put me in there.
Using the control pad for this is a
That's my
lot easier.
cue.
Alright. This isn't going to be that difficult, I don't think. Even though this is on Maddening. You do want to be careful about these guys, though. They do have Poison Strike, so... that is a concern. Oh, gosh.
I will prevail.
Ooh. Attacking twice.
As you wish.
Well, I'd rather you not. That's even... that's just as bad.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, that means something probably just as bad, if not worse. Alright. Yeah, maddening mode is gonna be one where we're... Oh gosh, yeah, I probably shouldn't have moved Edelgard there, am I right? Yeah. So... Oh wow, she dodged that, but she's gonna get attacked. Again.
To be
Battle?
Oh no.
Can we... I don't know. Oh, good grief. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a problem. Yeah.
Stay focused.
Alright. I'm gonna do something a bit different. Because this is going to be... well, very different as far as how we go about this.
I will prevail.
Battle?
Alright.
That's my cue. Oh no.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Well,
Should I have held back?
okay. That works.
We must all do our...
Got the level 5, it's just I wish I was at level 5 before
Luck is on
any
my
of this, so... Oh, come on. There we go. What's the persecution complex do again? Okay, plus 5 attack when HP is not full. Well, her HP is definitely not at full. Get a little bit of a heal.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, just go ahead and take this way out. That's the one thing about maddening mode is it's gonna be a little bit slower paced as far as going through it, but
I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home?
oh, I forgot about that. I don't care if they're stealing. Can I go home? No. All right, get some extra movement, please. Probably should have gave her one that gives her better, better magic. But that's where we're at right now. He's full. Also, I didn't get a chance to grab the chalice, so we're without it right now. So this is gonna be fun. I don't have ultimate range on everything yet.
You worked hard for nothing. I still have a long way to go.
It's mainly because I forgot to
Allow
grab
me
it.
to clean this up for you, lady.
I will get the victory.
Of course, he's completely okay
Put me
with
in there.
death. Alright.
No hesitation.
How does he...
That is that.
You know what? I don't know how he has 13 crit already, but you know... Let's just roll with it. Ouch, dude. Yeah, she's really not doing great.
Unfair.
apparently that wouldn't let me heal Edelgard, so that's gonna be that. Oh gosh, really? I can't actually reach her.
No one makes it past me. Are all real battles this exciting? Come on, let's...
Unexpected.
I'm gonna give you an elixir, because you need it right now. It's not like I'm gonna use those for very long anyway.
Should I have held back? Such power dwells within.
Alright. Dude's got some pretty good decks from the get-go, too. Don't need that. Oh yeah, I forgot to give crests to other people, so there's a couple things I forgot to do. Well,
I will prevail.
It's whatever right now.
Thanks so much.
Make sure we got people healed up. Alright,
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
This is our chance.
well, technically, even though you stole it, it's technically not yours because it's not your property. Because you stole it. There's no... Well, actually, there's no technicals about it. It's just the reality of things. And,
You fought
well,
well.
there's that, too, where... It's like, oh yeah, I totally just... Well... Make sure you don't get up the next morning. Alright, moving on. Do these guys... Yeah, you have renewal. But they just had... Okay, they have the higher prowess. Okay, thieves actually have pass. So, yeah, thieves are actually pretty nasty in this part. No. Gosh. She's level 1, so she's not gonna do a whole lot currently. And as we saw in the last the last path, is she gets actually really good. It's just she has to get there.
I will not be stopping.
And of course she creds, but you know, whatever.
Disappointed,
Dex and
but I will not
defense? Okay.
Just like that.
People and beasts are as one. Calm your heart, and do not be worried about this killing.
Alright, Hubert. I know you're gonna be weird. Alright. Well, let's look at this. Yeah, just go ahead and get rid of you. Just because, why not? It's gonna do a lot of damage. Man, Yuri's almost level 5 already. Jeez. Eh. Not the worst thing ever. Oh, I did not pay attention to the damage there. Well, I guess that works out. Kind of.
Well, how was that?
Chest keys.
Regrettable, but there was no other way.
Predictable.
Wow, missed on an 83. And I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. It happens.
It's over. As expected.
Almost. Level 7. But he got to level 5.
Luck is on my side.
I've got another Lance and Convoy, so I can grab
You should
that
be
for
honored.
Fernand if I need to.
The noble standard.
Alright. That's not a that's a
These
pretty good
ruffians are
level
no
up.
match for a noble like me.
Edelgard's got the key, so let's have her run over there. Bernadetta, you can hang out behind. Hubert, you can be behind Bernadetta. We'll have the rest of everybody head up. Oh, you only got one more psychic, so I'm not using it for that little bit. Good grief. She's just getting trashed on so much. It's ridiculous. Well, let's get rid of you. It's gonna take a bit, but you know what? We're good.
Hardly worth my time.
Unexpected.
Have you move up there. And she's got an elixir, so I'm not gonna worry about it currently. You have disturbance, so
Now's our chance.
let's do another wave attack. May seem a bit ridiculous to do this, but honestly,
Such power dwells within.
doing maddening mode, you kind of need to. Like, legitimately, you kind of just need to cheese some of the early game because of the abilities the enemies have, just so you don't get completely crushed. Because there's no quick way to level things up at the very beginning. In the next chapter, you can start trying to get people leveled up pretty quickly, but overall, it's not something that is easily done. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. Bernadetta, you're fine. Come up this way. Got a large bullion. Alright. You don't have healing, do you? No, you don't. Because, yeah, you only have Mire and Miasma. You can head this way. Bernadetta, hang out back there. It's fine.
You see that?
Yeah, I'm currently not gonna use the renown to... Oh gosh, that's such a difference. Between 27 and 6. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. Training axe, okay. Because, yeah, you're staying there.
That was nothing.
You head down that way. I'm gonna take another lance. And then I'll take the training bow. You'll wait there. Have Byleth head this way. And we'll have Petra come over here, grab the bow, and take out this guy. What? Sorry.
No use.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm backing that up.
Battle.
Alright, let's try this. What in the world? What is with this guy?
Put me in there.
Dude, this guy is like a world-class dodger of some sort. This is ridiculous.
They pushed me too far.
I know technically that shouldn't hit. And it actually does hit. Of course it does. Thanks, Bernie.
I will get the victory.
Golly. There we go.
Unexpected.
That's my cue.
Yeah, might as well go ahead and do that.
As you
wish. Just a few. Well, yeah. Is that say it's an archer?
Think this through.
So you got that plus range, don't you? Yeah, you do.
For Lady
That works.
Edelgard.
Alright, Huber got the level 4.
Any experience.
And so did Balthus.
Wait for my next brawl.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Of course. Another training bow. Alright. No, not convoy trade. Because of course.
Well done.
Nice.
If only my research had such results.
There we go.
I did.
And Bernadetta got a well, not a crit, but a level up.
Stay focused.
Oh, he moves. I forgot. Again, maddening mode changes a few things here and there, and that's one of them. I know I mentioned this before, but yeah, bosses move in this mode. So you might want to be careful, because if you're trying to avoid the boss doing something funny, you want to stay out of their movement range. For the most part, they will not move unless something's in their range, from what I've noticed, but the part of the mode that I've played, there is one boss that will change that. He'll actually move, regardless, so... Alright, Bernadetta. Can you? Yes, you can. Alright, we're good.
I thought I was dead.
I'm kind of wanting... You know what? It's going to be easier for them to head this way than the other way. I just don't want to do that. Alright. We'll just end it here for right now. Let's have Dorothea take care of that. Well, kind of.
Failure is not an option. I must get stronger.
Alright, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Okay, so he's the type that will move if somebody's in his range, but otherwise he won't. Alright, we're good. Let's get these two moving. A rusted axe? Alright, well, not what I like, but, you know, whatever. That's gonna do 7. Yeah, and you have the resident white magic, which doesn't help. I mean, it's a heal, but currently that isn't helpful. Get out of here.
Well, how was that?
It can't be. The mercenary from before? So what now, you're pals with the Knights? I'll kill you and your pesky brats! I'll remember this.
I mean, we did get hired, you know.
Spoiled little noble! Just die like a good little rich kid!
Do you really think being born a commoner gives you the right to kill? Despicable.
But yeah, despite Edelgard being who she is, at least she has some sort of a moral compass. I really don't know what to make of her at times.
Rats instead of the knights means they've underestimated me.
Alright, Bernadette, I got to level 5. Which is what I wanted.
Yes, hard work does pay off.
Alright. Yes, it does pay off, Bernadetta. Jeez. Yeah, that's not helpful. Oh gosh.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I will use the strategy.
Madden Melee's not gonna do anything. Is it? No. Oh gosh, I really need to give you some experience. Oh man. And you've gotten taken out.
I should have never listened to that
Ugh.
idiot. What a mistake.
Another step forward.
Thank you for leading us, Professor. Though I suppose there was no way we could lose to a familiar foe. In any case, something about this canyon feels inexplicably strange.
Well, there's certainly a lot of strange things about Xanadu. We learned that in the last one. Alright.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, I was wondering where you were. It's about time we headed back to the monastery.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Well, that being said,
On our way out, I had the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor? Of course. I expected as much. The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing. The Valley civilization must have flourished and fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established. Who do you think lived there?
I love how, in a way, technically both of these aren't wrong. I mean, in a way, because, like, from what we know, Sothis was, like, the leader. Well, she came into Xanadu and created a civilization of essentially her people. So that is actually...
It's possible they weren't even human. Perhaps their remnants still influence this world.
And that is true. Remnants of their influence are still here. Hence, where everyone is.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven. Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost? No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
I will say though, after playing through it, when you know a lot of the answers, it's a lot more interesting in that regard. That's how I see it anyway. Well, that's it for this chapter. Next time when we come back, we will be going into chapter 3. So I'll see you guys then.